Welcome back, and in our sports news, Serena Williams made a winning return to action after nearly a year out with a victory over Bulgaria's Svetlana Pironkova in Eastbourne on Tuesday. Williams looked nervy and sluggish initially before settling down to win 1-6, 6-3, 6-4 and move into the second round. After claiming on Monday she had been on her deathbed earlier this year, the 13 times Grand Slam champion was encouraged to have beaten an opponent who reached the Wimbledon semi-finals last year.
My view is just one day at a time. I'm not putting any expectations on myself. Just hoping to play a little better, and if I could play the way I do in practice, I'll be all right.
Meanwhile, former world number one Ana Ivanovic of Serbia reached the second round with a 6-4, 6-3 victory over Germany's Julia Gorges to set up a tussle with Venus Williams on Wednesday.
It was a tough match. I think we were both a little bit nervous. It wasn't a great quality match, but I really felt on important moments and managed to step in and hit some good shots and stay aggressive, which at the end helped me to win the match. So I'm very happy about that.
The top US Open golf contenders Mickelson, McIlroy, McDowell and Donald are ready to take on the tigerless field at golf's second major of the season at Congressional Country Club. Seventh-ranked Graham McDowell had a dream 2010 season, but suffered a letdown after his brilliant run last year and has yet to win in 2011, missing 3 cuts in his last 5 US Tour events. While yet to win his National Open after 20 attempts, Phil the Thrill Mickelson has finished second 5 times and believes he's ready for this year's Open, but not having Tiger Woods in the field might actually hurt his game.
And I'm excited about the week. I've got a great draw Thursday and Friday. Pretty relaxed with Louis, the British Open champion, and Peter Ullheim, the US Am champion. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better group than that. And
Tiger has helped bring out some of my best golf over the years. And even though my record against him may not be the best, it's helped me achieve a higher level than I may not have ever achieved had he not been pushing me.
Meanwhile, British world number one Luke Donald looked forward to contending for his first ever major victory. Donald is paired with the second and third ranked Lee Westwood and Martin Kamer for Thursday and Friday's opening rounds. The chairman of Turkey's Football Federation, Mahmut Özgüner, announced on Tuesday that he would not seek a re-election later this month, which could have implications for English Premier League club Chelsea. According to local media, Özgünər's resignation could open the door for Turkey's national team coach, Guus Hiddink, to head back to Chelsea in England. The Dutchman has had a distinguished coaching career, taking South Korea to the semi-finals of the 2002 World Cup and the Netherlands to the last 4 of the 1998 tournament. Hiddink spent a brief spell in charge of Chelsea in 2008-9, combining the job with his former role as Russia's coach. Hiddink has been widely tipped to succeed Carlo Ancelotti at Stamford Bridge after the Italian was sacked as Chelsea manager last month after failing to win a trophy in his second season in charge. And staying with football, Vélez Sarsfield won the Argentina Clausura Championship with a match to spare after a 2-0 getaway win at Huracan on Sunday. Uruguayan striker Santiago Silva headed Vélez into the lead 6 minutes after half-time. Vélez substitute David Ramirez then converted a late penalty after teammate Sebastián Domínguez and Honduran defender Facundo Quiroga were sent off in the 75th minute for fighting. Meanwhile, Martin Palmeiro played his last home match for Boca Juniors before the former Argentina international retires at the end of the season. With Diego Maradona watching on from the stands, Boca were held to a 1-1 draw by Banfield at the Bombonera Stadium. Nicolas Collazo scored the 47th minute to give Boca the lead, and Facundo Ferreira equalised with just 6 minutes remaining. And finally this evening, the hunt for musicians and performers by local event planners has led the city's residents to develop better cross-cultural understanding of Dubai's varied nationalities. The Fridge, as a prominent organiser of recognising local and emerging talent in the city, concluded the season's concert series on Monday with a dazzling show on Colombian music and folklore. Titled as Journey Piso Caliente, a leading Colombian dance troupe, accompanied by a live band, portrayed their talent and heritage in the form of stories through dance. With stunning choreography of some dance sequences such as cumbia and joropo, viewers were delighted by the realistic journey of Colombia. Each set reflected upon the history and music of different regions, the way of life, and most importantly, the inherent happiness of the Colombian people.
The only thing that I can say to the people is just to open their eyes, because in Dubai there are a lot of talented people. Start from Colombians, start from Indians, it's just to support more the art, because art make a change in a country. So for me, it's just when the people can open their art and support all the talented people that we have here, Dubai, it will going to, how can I say, fly.
With the National Day of Colombia approaching next month, the Colombian community in the Emirates hopes that through music and art, their culture will continue to be shared amongst everyone.
About this amazing show today, the people really appreciate and they are happy. Also, we are happy because, my God, I don't have words now. I don't have words. And for sure, Dubai will be love Colombia.
Now, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. DED launches new e-services to facilitate businesses. FANR hosts national training course on response to nuclear and radiological emergencies. Floods inundate parts of southeastern Australia. And ADFD issues 220 million dirham loan facility to Azerbaijan power project. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we'd love to hear your comments. You can contact us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.